Hi guys, I recently took delivery of some Edge Broadheads, 150 grains. I'm making this video because I wish I knew a little bit more information about these things before I bought them. They look like a really good product. They appear to be, and I think they will be. But I'll take you through how I'm going to prepare these things so that they are sharp, so to speak. So it's a 2-blade, single bevel, tanto tip broadhead. I'll show you how I do it. So it comes, it's really good. It seems really good. It's completely covered though in this black coating of some description, anti-oxidization material of some description, but it's straight off the broadhead straight off the tooling. So for instance, I'll put some pictures in, and it's very hard to see in the light I've got in the shed, but you still see the cutter marks, the grinder marks. The edges are serrated because of the grinding that the process. So it's not sharp. So it's going to take some considerable work to get this thing super sharp, so that you can actually allow it to perform the way it was supposed to. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I won't cut it or anything. I'll show you the whole process. It'll be boring as hell, but anybody looking to spend 70 odd Australian dollars on 3 broadheads and expecting them to be ready to shoot out of the box, you're going to have to add a step. They look really cool, they are really cool, but they need extra steps, and I'm going to show you how I've done it, or how I'm about to do it. But piece of glass, some 600 grit sandpaper to start off with, because this black stuff is going to take some work. So I'll shut up and I'll get to work. Maybe you can see it. Can you see the tooling? The grinder marks? So in order to get it super sharp, you need both these surfaces to meet. And when they've got these indentations from the grinder or from the tooling that they've used, it leaves you with a serrated edge. And that's not wrong, it's just different. But I'm looking for something that's straight sharp. Okay, check this out. So I've just been doing the back, the flat part of the bevel, and you can see, let me get this. You can see that it's becoming mirror-like in its qualities. The most important part from all my years of sharpening tools, chisels, plane blades, etc., is at the very leading edge where it touches the other bevel is flat and smooth. So you don't need to get rid of all these marks. You get a little bit OCD on trying to get rid of all the tool marks. As long as the leading edge is flat, then you're good to go. So it's starting to look like this. To get some light here. What's going on? So I'm happy to move on to the other side, which is the actual bevel at this point. Let's see how we go. Now, because it's such coarse paper, I've removed the black, and I can already feel it's burring along the edge. So once I've got all this black stuff, I'll just do the tanto point. I'll just take the black off it. Now that we're done getting rid of all the black off the surfaces, we can actually start working on the steel a little bit better. So now I switch from this 600 grit cloth back sandpaper, and I'll now go to my stones, and I've got water stones, so they're kind of soft, so hard steels really give them a pounding. So I try not to work on them. I try and go back a grit or two to make sure that I'm not just wasting a lot of time on stones that are just polishing rather than cutting. But anyway, I'll get that going for you as well. I'll show you how we do it. With the second one, which I've largely done, the sheen of the bare metal has changed. on the first side. I turned the burr up. Everything's starting to get a little bit cleaner. It's freezing cold, so my fingers are numb. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. There you go. And that's what I did just then to prepare this thing for use. So Edge Broadheads, they're really cool. 150 grains this one, but they come with that coating on it, which I removed and then sharpened. So hopefully you can see those edges. They're reflecting light appropriately. I'm trying to get, this is hard. This is way harder than it seems to get. Those edges are crisp. Yeah, the tip is as well. Now I haven't done the back end. I'll give them a touch up. We'll see how we go. But I'll just touch them on the other one. But we'll see how we go. I'll show you that, and then that'll get the whole thing done. Managed to cut myself. Bloody hell. And that's what I wish I knew before I bought them. But they're solid, they fit really well. These are bow hunters domain eliminator shafts with the insert outsert, and they fit really well. It's not going to be any problem, but I recommend getting them. I think they're really good. Just that little bit of missing information about having to prepare them before you so significantly before you get to work on them. So yeah, let's get to work. Nice one. Thanks guys.